Alright, so for slips, these are a very basic, simple move. It's to help defend yourself while also being able to counter strike. Now, like I said, it's simple, but very effective. So if I'm here with Coach Dan, there's also a lead slip and a rear slip. If we're in our stance, and he's throwing that jab out there all fight, and I'm just getting picked apart by it, or I'm putting my gloves up, defending, which is great, but by the time I'm ready to strike, he's already recovered. So what the slip does is this simple movement. Real simple. What this allows me to do is if my opponent throws that jab, I can slip out of the way. And I'm also able to home and come back with a counter punch of my own. Now when you're doing this move, what you want to do is, I like to add a little pivot, almost like we do with our basic straight punches. It helps me kind of lean out of the way more. And when I throw up that slip, I turn my hips and shoulders off to an angle slightly. I don't want to really bring them all the way back here for obvious reasons. So I throw that slip. And now a very common mistake some people will make when they turn their shoulders and hips is they'll allow their head to move with it, which pretty much negates everything. So if we're here, I throw that slip. Exactly. So one little thing I was taught when I throw that slip is pretend there's a window between the forearm and the bicep. So you're here, boom, eyes up. You should be able to look right over the bicep to see where your opponent is, so you know what you can do, where you are, and you can keep your bearings. Now when you throw this slip, you want to pretend as if you have an itch right here at the base of your skull. That's where your hand should relatively be. Some people may try to touch the top of their spine, and that's too much. Some people may just do a little scalp scratch. You want to have it generally in that area. It helps you just protect yourself and be able to counter strike. And it's the same movement too with your rear slip, except it's just a mirror image as opposed to going this way and pivoting off that front foot. You're going to your left, pivoting off the back. Boom, eyes are staying up. Here. Boom. And another thing to stress is you never want to slip to the inside of a punch. For instance, if I use my rear slip for a jab, boom, I'm out of the way, but I'm in a whole lot of danger. So you always want to slip to the outside of a punch, and that will help you be able to counter strike.